Well, I'm making apple pie today, and I'm gonna use the lamb butter I made. Why can you see my? Oh, is that the reflection of? No, that's my actual foot. I couldn't tell if that was a reflection at first or not.
Yeah, no, your foot does appear to be. Oh, it is a reflection. That's the microwave.
Ew!
Yep.
Ew,
Yeah,
that's a bit problematic.
This is the microwave, and it reflects the floor.
That is a little problematic.
Well, normally we have a recipe card there.
Yeah. We're going after books today, though. Fuck it.
There are no books. Where we're going, we don't need books.
Let's see. Can I grab this and just over here?
Yeah.
Wait.
It'll reflect a different part, I think.
It's fine.
Yeah, there it is.
Fine.
Yeah.
Probably should have figured this out before I started the stream, but you know what? Fuck it.
I mean, we're accumulating an audience.
Oh, don't look at me. Look at the camera. We're gonna make an apple pie today.
He's like, but the camera doesn't snuggle me.
No, the camera does not snuggle you.
You snuggle me.
I do snuggle.
You are mother.
Oh, God, no. So, yeah, a little bit about just apple pie. I'm going to be making the crust using the lamb butter lard. I like calling it lamb butter. It rolls off the tongue better, but I know it's not butter.
Lard is a very disgusting sounding word.
Yeah. So I'm just going to call it lamb butter. Not butter made from sheep milk, but from the sheep itself. A little bit morbid. And I'm also going to be using some of my brother's homemade blackstrap molasses organic clove infused rum to make part of the sauce that congeals around the apples. So let's get rocking! Woo! I don't know what... I keep fucking burping. What a baking rock star looks like. Because you can't exactly be drug-addled in the kitchen. You can't. There's too much flammability going on everywhere all the fucking time.
We'll tell us about a baking rock star.
Well, I was like, woo, so it's just very woo hype energy, and I was like, I could be a baking rock star, and then I was like, no, I fucking cannot. I changed my tune rather quickly on that front.
You could be like a baking folk star.
No, you see, not even that, because that would be the cottagecore folk, and I'm not as cozy and nice as them. Like I want to be, but once again, we've established that I'm a fucking swamp gremlin.
I've heard some folk music that leans more the swamp gremlin direction.
The devil went down to Georgia for Soul to Steal.
Not really what I was thinking, but yeah, you know.
Oh, you missed me manically trying to sharpen my knife while singing that. I'll bet your soul a knife of gold that I can sharpen faster than you.
Then you feel like, gold is such a soft metal, why the heck would
Why
you make
the
a knife
fuck
out of it?
would I want a knife, man? Get out of here, devil! I don't want your wares!
Dude, get out of my kitchen!
Get out of my kitchen, devil! Fucking gold utensils now! Get out of here! The only gold I want to see in my kitchen is, like, gold leaf to, like, luxuriously place on a brownie or some shit. You know? Yeah, you know. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, he's scrambling. He's a little mad because I was not an abundant well of cuddles today. I'm still mad about that fucking Isaac run I had earlier. Oh yeah, I think I figured out what happened though. So, if you use the Bible on Mom's heart, it auto-kills her.
Okay.
And I had the Bible because I just wanted temporary flight.
Sure.
And it was working out great for me. But apparently you can't just go out Bibles blazing against the devil. Apparently that's a bad choice, and I learned the hard way, and I'm mad.
We gotta look that up.
Fucking mad. Because that run was going so well, too. I would have wrecked the devil's shit. Freya, I know you love apple skins.
There we go.
But
it is surprisingly hard to make a Google search that will pull up the Bible item in the Binding of Isaac the game.
Yeah, no, you have to go Binding of Isaac and then the item.
But even that with Bible, like the Binding of Isaac is the name of the story in the Bible. You have to hit game.
Yeah.
Indeed. Effects. Gives Isaac flight for the current room. Instantly kills Mom's heart, it lives, and Mausoleum Mom, and Mausoleum's Mom's heart upon use. Using the Bible on Satan will kill you instantly upon use.
Yeah, you see, I didn't learn that beforehand. I learned that shit the hard way.
You sure did.
Mad. And now I'm just fucking demoralized for like the next 48 hours.
Satan was like, heh. Not today, you.
Well, like, and I was super confused when it worked against Mom. I was like, what the hell is going on? Didn't question it too hard, kept going. I thought I, like, accidentally glitched the game or something.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't fucking think about it too hard until it happened again on the Satan fight. But instead of winning, I died.
Well, good to know, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, but apparently going to the DMV in a pandemic is actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
There was no line. In fact, like, I walk up to the front of where the line would be, and there were, like, 3 different people who could help me, and one of them calls me over.
You're like, no, I call dibs, that one's mine.
Like...
I no longer wish to be bored.
Like... Apparently the DMV is overstaffed. It's weird. I'm used to, like, going there and, like, taking a number and waiting for an hour and a half.
But you didn't.
It's also a new location that is way, way more convenient
than our old DMV.
Yeah. So.
Was it in the plaza as the market?
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
Yep, it's in that plaza.
Oh, that is really. That's like walking distance.
Yes. Although the situations in which you have to walk to the DMV sound pretty dire.
Yeah.
It's like, nope. Something has happened, so our car is literally illegal to be on the road. And if we get pulled over, we're going to jail. Like, that's what I'm envisioning. Not just a fine, not just say, well, I'll get it taken care of, but just immediately to jail.
Straight to jail. So, a apple pie recipe that I barely glanced at because I was just like, yeah, I remember how to, but could you just remind me for a second? It called for like 6 apples. The bag I bought had 7, so fuck it, this is going to be a particularly appley apple pie.
Yeah.
1 extra apple.
I just noticed that the pictures on the wall show up in the laptop.
Yeah. is our wedding picture and some goofy couples pictures, and then a caricature I had drawn of myself at a theme park. There was no theme, it was just park. I keep thinking I want to buy a new apple peeler at some point. This one's starting to feel like maybe a little dull, but I can't fucking tell. And Freya, I really am sorry, but I don't think you want these ones. They're really sour, baby. They're green. You don't understand the difference of different colored apples. The green ones are hella sour. I wanted to buy the Honey Crisps, but like, they're so expensive. I love them so much. They're so expensive. I'm trying to watch our grocery budget a wee bit better. Well, things kind of went buck wild for your birthday, as far as food goes. The rest of it was just board games. Not exactly a night of bacchanalian delights, but...
I liked it.
Yeah. But let's be clear, fucking Dionysus wasn't coming over anytime soon.
It's true.
Zero orgies.
Got special wine, didn't actually drink any of it.
I know, I'm so mad I forgot about it. Which, I mean, I guess yay more for us, but still.
Had like one beer all party.
Oh my goodness. Well, like a lot of the people there like drove on their own.
Yes.
Or separately or whatever.
Yeah.
So there was no like chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
They were all their own chosen ones. Yeah? I really do hope this turns out good. I've never made a pie crust with lard before, but I hear it's very, very good. Also learned that you're supposed to use less of it. Like if you're if you're using 1 1/4 cup butter, you're only supposed to use 1 cup lard. Because butter has some water still in it. Whereas lard there's a lot less water. It's more just straight up condensed fat. Look out, the lemon juice. And apply liberally. Juiced. Speaking of juiced. Excuse me for big sip. Smaller sip and it hurt. God damn it. I keep forgetting how carbonated that shit is. I died. That's not what I fucking wanted. Thank you. Alright. Now we further prep down. Since these apples are particularly small, I wanted to save and preserve as much apple flesh as I can for maximum appleage. And a quick way to core an apple, just split it in half, take a melon ball, or scoop, scoop. Geared. Don't really know what much else to talk about, because something did happen to me recently. Don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, that anecdote could just stay.
You can go the fuck away. I'm embarrassed. I hate it. It's going to be that one thing I think about for years to come, about that one embarrassing thing I did. I mean, I've done lots of embarrassing things, but this is the most recent, so it's gonna be a spicy memory for quite some time. And let's see, I got a cake commission, so that's pretty cool. Go make a friend a cake. And since Shane is going back to work and everyone else is slowly following suit, I might be requested to make cakes for employee game nights again. That would also be pretty dope. Motherfucker, get out. If you could talk to a JJ about that, that'd be great. Okay, thanks.
I'll make sure I got.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh no. Really? Fuck. I can't make a tower like this. These conditions are unacceptable. Some Quisp apples. But not Honeyquisp. So I decided I wanted to make the filling first and then work on the pie crust. So that way the filling will be ready to go as soon as the crust is. There will be no waiting. Freya, what are you doing, child? What are you doing, small bab? And now for the arduous task. Yes, I know, Freya, you're already exhausted. You haven't even done anything. Of dicing up the apples, because Mr. Shane likes diced apples as opposed to sliced for his pies. So I'm going to do what I can to make it happen. Yee. Hold on a second, you. Get out of here. Get the fuck off my apple. Get out of here. Get. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting it in half, cutting one half in half again, and so on and so forth, until I get wee slices.
Ambrose, you can't be there.
What the Get off the printer, dickhead! Oh my god. Who Christ, you! Surely this is not my unruly child. What possessed you to get on top of the printer?
I think because his stool's outside, and that's...
Oh my fucking god.
Gross. You keep hitting the fax button. It doesn't do anything.
Maybe he's trying to send a cat fax.
Faxes don't exist anymore.
That you know of.
I mean, they definitely do, but it's stupid and they shouldn't. They're a very old piece of technology.
Doctors' offices should definitely get rid of them. Insurance companies should definitely get rid of them. That one time I tried to file an insurance claim and they're like, we need you to fax over this information from your fucking physical therapist. And they try to, but lo and behold, their fucking fax number is constantly busy, so my physical therapist can't send them the fucking necessary favors. Scree!
Encrypted emails. Okay, thanks.
Or non-encrypted at this point. I don't fucking care. Just let me use my health insurance. Christ. Really should put my hair up in a ponytail or something. Get off my fucking knife. I want to hear it. Dumbass tried climbing the printer. I think she went in the other room already.
Yeah. I think you could hear the whole transfer. She's on the phone.
I keep thinking one of these days I'm going to hurt myself on stream. Not on purpose or anything, but it just feels inevitable. Like, you fucking around in a kitchen long enough, something's bound to happen. Like, I can't have, like...
Possibly some finding out.
Yeah. Well, because, like, it's just a matter of probability, right? I've got sharp objects, there's heat usually, like, there's a chance I'm gonna, like, slice open a thumb or burn myself or something. I've done it in the past whilst not on stream, so I feel like it's inevitability.
It's certainly a possibility.
I can't have a perfect baking run forever from now on. That's statistically impossible. That's just statistics. I have never taken a statistics class.
It might be improbable. It is definitely not impossible. Also, forever implies that you're literally eternal and will be baking until the end of time.
I mean, fuck, I might be. You don't know yet. We haven't gotten there.
If you live to be 1 billion years old and stream every Thursday for that whole time, then yes, I would say at that point it is basically impossible that you will go with a perfect streak.
I don't want to live for that long.
I didn't think so. I think any person who thinks they do is wrong.
Just get the fuck away from me if you want to live forever. I don't want to be cursed by proxy. Can you just, like... So this is definitely, like a Beauty and the Beast thing. Can you imagine, like, how fucking frustrating it would be just because your employer's a dickhead? You have to suffer the effects of a fucking curse, too? Like, he was a goddamn prince, presumably king at that point, since he had no fucking parents. So he was... No one can fucking argue with him. Straight to jail. Straight to the guillotine. It was straight to the guillotine. So, like... And especially, like, Cogsworth, who's so by the book and such a stickler for things. Can you imagine the minute he realizes I've been turned into a fucking clock because that dickhead teenager was like, nah, no fugly bitches allowed. Like, how are any of them, like, loyal to him at this point? Like, yeah, I get it, sad upbringing, no parents, welcome to Disney. Like... But, like, at a certain point, like, you have to feel like Cogsworth is like, I did everything right, and yet still...
Here I am.
A fucking clock. And not even, like, a modern clock. Someone had to, like, fucking wind him up, probably, or set his fucking clock. Like, fucking daylight savings time? Someone was gonna have to manually go in there.
Did they have daylight savings time in that era?
I don't fucking know. But, like, my point is, like... He was not a self-sufficient clock. Someone would have to wind him up from the back. His arms were too small and his back too broad. He couldn't reach back there. He can, like, fuck around with his clock face and everything. But, like...
I mean, does he care if his time is accurate?
Yes. It's Cogsworth. He cares very much about time. And of course, good old Lumiere did not give 2 fucks whether or not he was human. I mean, he cared a little bit, no dick. But, like, at the same time, he's still fucked. And, like, other literal children also had to suffer the brunt of the curse. Like, fucking Chip. Like, Chip was literally the most innocent person in that castle. He was a goddamn child. The child of a servant. Like, the lowest on the totem pole. Mm-hmm. And the witch was like, yeah, no, fuck you too. What?
There's a lot of things wrong with that witch.
Fucking bitch. Like... It's sort of like Secret Shoppers. Like, all she had to do was like, yeah, so, okay, this wasn't great. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together next time I send an ugly bitch over. I'd give him a fucking chance. He was also like a teenager.
Yes.
Minimum when this happened.
Indeed.
You just fucking expected him to know. A stranger was knocking on his door. Any child with any sense, didn't matter if they were pretty or not, any child with any sense, stranger knocking on your door asking to spend the night? No. Hell no. Stranger danger. And the witch fucking proved it by fucking cursing everyone. Like, shit, see, I was right. I was right to refuse your hospitality, like, refuse giving you hospitality because you're a fucking bitch. And mind you, I say all of this while still being, like, a huge fan of the Beauty and the Beast tale in general. Like, I've read and watched so many retellings of it. Love the story, love the concept, just fucking love it. But at the same time, fuck that beach. And then the gall to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a woman fix all your problems. Like, how is that fucking fair to the hapless maiden? She is also, like, you just threw this responsibility onto. Maiden didn't agree to this. Maiden didn't fucking agree to flip your boy.
I mean, I think there's a reason this part of the story happens in backstory. Mm. This isn't an on-screen scene. You just meant to sort of accept it as like, alright, this is the plot we're working with.
No, you won't be beast forever until girl likes you. What if he was gay?
I mean, did she say woman?
I don't fucking... You know what? Look it up.
Alright, I'm looking this up.
I must know now.
Because I feel like it was just true love.
I must know for anger purposes. Freya, listen, I'll try giving you this one. But I promise you're not gonna like it. Oh, shit, did you? I don't see it on the floor. Shit.
Yeah, the spell can only be broken when he learns true love and can earn the love of another.
Okay, now that's also some bullshit. Like...
I mean, it doesn't even necessarily say romantic love, which is kind of wild.
Yeah. Could have just been like...
Could have just found himself a bestie.
Could have just had a super aromantic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's bullshit that he needed the love of another. Mm. Like, why can't he just love himself? Why can't he, like...
Because he already loved himself.
It's true. I think he was also pretty vain.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the problem. It was
he was vain
no,
as shit.
You have to be likable.
In the eyes of society. Still a little bit bullshit, but whatever. But still kind of fucked. She made him someone else's passion project. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. Like... And this is why I feel like a lot of girls end up in, like, fucking abusive relationships. It's like, I can fix him. No, you can't, bitch. He's not an enchanted beast. He's a fuckboy with a chain. Like, as an example. I don't know. It's
a somewhat specific example, maybe.
I've actually never dated a fuckboy with a chain, nor do I ever have plans to do so. Unless you somehow manage, like, magically transform into a fuckboy.
Seems unlikely.
Like, I'll still try to love you, Shane. But I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be hard. What a weird fucking Beauty and the Beast retelling that would be. The mildly attractive lady and the fuckboy.
Mildly.
Yeah. god, it would be so awful because she would. I can just imagine the not me, but the protag of this imaginary garbage book that I'm writing in my head is I'm not like other girls. I'm quirky. Which, I mean, fine, but, like, you're still a girl. There is no such thing as the standard girl, so therefore there cannot be an other. And, like, by that logic, like, any girl can be fucking quirky. Susan, with her incredibly large scrapbook keeping collection and all the accessories that go therein, those girls are quirky. Bitches who like knives, quirky. The bird bitches, oh my god, don't get me started on the bird bitches. They quirky as fuck. Sewing bitches, quirky. Makeup bitches, quirky. Girls that consume novels in 2 to 3 days, quirky. You got live, laugh, love on your fucking wall? You're quirky. Different kind of quirky, but it's still quirky. Like, damn, who hurt you that you need these words up on your wall to see every day? Who hurt you that you needed to be reminded of this on a daily basis? Fuck. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, Shane. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not getting involved in that. This is between you and you.
Man, fuck her. All art bitches, quirky. This little judge. Get them juices evenly distributed. Hunting bitches, quirky. Cat girls or crazy cat ladies, quirky. I had to differentiate the two.
There has to be a manga out there with that pairing.
Oh.
Crazy cat lady and cat girl.
Oh man. Crazy cat lady finds cat girl. Mm-hmm. Instant Yuri classic. Mm-hmm. She was like, do Do you want to come and be my kitty? Can I take this home? I would like to take this home, please and thank. And you're right, there's gotta be a fucking mug out there.
Right? Like, it's too obvious. Someone must have done it.
Oh, man. So, what would be even greater is if it was a, oh, God, I'm losing my marbles. The anime avatar streamers. The
VTubers.
VTubers, thank you. Cat VTuber. Crazy cat lady finds cat VTuber. Wins contests to meet her in real life. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. You know the drill. I think I should take a step back from playing Isaac and get back into Hades because I've got so much more shit to do in there. But my amazing, adorable, just amazing little human being, my nephew, my nibbling. That's the gender neutral term for.
I didn't know
that. Niece and nephew is nibbling. Double check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what the world decided on.
Sounds like a snack.
No, not a nibble.
You're gonna have a little nibbling.
No! Don't eat him. Anyways, he bought me. Yep. I was right. Cool. I like being right. Feels good. But yeah, he bought me the base game for Binding of Isaac, so he and I have been playing that like crazy. But I think I would like to take a break and go back into Hades. That's right, I'm going from one game with mother issues to the other game with dad issues. Are you trying to tell me something? Not listening.
So you want to work on this D&D character?
Yes! Okay, so I can't update the stream, but Mimi makes an apple pie and makes a Dungeons and Dragons character at the same time. I'm going to be joining someone's group. He's a very good dear friend of mine. I've been painting miniatures for him for quite some time. I need to finish up on a Quetzal miniature that I had modded and started painting, but then all these fucking Tauren birthdays popped up, and y'all bitches run me ragged.
Alright. So we've got your stats worked out.
I got pretty good stats. I'm making an artificer goblin named Flashbang.
For your background, we took the Luxborn Acolyte.
Okay.
You do get a couple of languages for that.
Oh, great. So I might actually be smarter than Paul's goblin. Is he? I think I told you this. He pinged me being like, so you're a goblin. I'm a goblin.
Well, so I think you misread his stuff a little bit.
Oh, speaking goblin is just...
Yeah, his point was that his sort of headcanon, local canon thing was that the goblin tongue itself had way fewer words because they were just more efficient with their speech. And so it makes sense
Goblin
that
sign language.
Someone who learned Goblin as their first language would adapt that method of speech regardless of intelligence. It's sort of like the initial thing, if you and I are learning Spanish, is to think of a sentence in English and then translate each of those words into Spanish and say that sentence. So similarly, a goblin, if their language is generally very short-spoken, then they might keep that tendency. You know, like, instead of just adding a bunch of extra words that they consider unnecessary, they're still gonna be like, you know, let's go, instead of, yes, we should go on this quest together.
Or even shorter, go.
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 And so, yeah, it would carry over into all of your other languages.
This is the organic blackstrap molasses rum my brother made. Hella clovey, but delicious. I think I want to use fresh ginger instead of ground ginger. Fresh ginger always tastes better to me.
So anyway, yes, you get common and goblin initially.
Yeah.
We had talked about our characters knowing each other. Do you want to speak my character's language as well?
Fuck you, speak.
Giant.
I mean, sure, why not? We've probably been together. You probably taught me yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then you get another one.
Hell yeah.
There's many choices.
I'm assuming dwarves in this world are also fairly technically minded.
Yeah. Maybe gnomes even would be. I think gnomes are generally more technically minded than dwarves.
Because I imagine if I come across like an artifact, it's probably gonna be dwarvish though.
Could be.
Basically, I want to be able to talk shop with the shoppiest bitch out there.
Yeah.
Hoo-wee, that rum. I'm smelling it. I might add a little bit more Nah. I will be adding some bonilla. Always be adding bonilla. The bean paste. And then we want the cardamom. Oh yes. Here are my other spices. I used them for making pancakes earlier. Ah, cardamom smells so good.
Yeah, it looks like gnomes are actually more often artificers.
Cool, then yeah, I'll pick up gnomish then. I like to apply spices like I am an empress of a notable nation, meaning a lot and with impunity.
Okay. So you're going to get 3 skill proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
I will already get your background.
Instead of sugar, I also plan on using honey. Go on.
Or actually, it's only 2. So listen to the following list, and you're going to pick 2 from the list. You've got Arcana, History, Investigation, Medicine, Nature, Perception, or Sleight of Hand.
I think Arcana would line up very well with tech.
Yep.
I can have Arcana infused tech. That would be great.
Arcana's a good idea.
Investigation.
Okay.
I think that would be good for also figuring out how shit works.
Those are the 2.
Yep. Okay. Well, there. I picked it.
You did.
Where the fuck is my honey?
You also get an artisan's tools.
Great.
Like alchemist supplies, brewer's supplies, calligrapher's supplies, carpenter's tools, cartographer's tools, cobbler's tools, cook's utensils, glass blower's tools, jeweler's tools, leatherworker's tools, mason's tools, painter's supplies, potter's tools, smith's tools, weaver's tools, or woodcrafter's tools.
I think if I'm going to be making magical weaponry and shit, I think, especially because Jake confirmed guns in this universe.
Yes.
I think, honestly, it would be somewhere between smith and jewelers, because it wouldn't need to be as heavy as a smith's. When you're dealing with fine machinery parts, you more often than not want the jeweler's kit, because that works on a much smaller scale, and if I've got like cogs and shit and God knows what else, then probably jewelers.
Okay.
And we'll make sure to inform Jake of that.
I think you can end up with more than one.
Well, we'll pick this for now, and we'll talk to Jake about it, and if he says, yeah, that makes sense, go ahead. Keep it, and then if not, we can just change it. It's all electronic anyways.
Alright. Okay, so then we start to get into artificer-specific stuff. And you get artificer infusions. Infusions are an extraordinary process that rapidly turns a non-magical object into a magic item. The description of each of the following infusions details the type of object that can receive it, along with the resulting magic item requires attunement. Some infusions specify a minimum artificer level. Okay. So yeah, essentially, these end up being magic items that you made, is basically what they come out to.
Okay. You made this.
Yes.
And I know rosemary is a rather unconventional ingredient to put in an apple pie, but since I'm using the lamb butter I made, I thought, why not give it a try? Because lamb goes good with apples and rosemary, so I thought I'll try and combine the two. Can you ban this person? They're not horny, at least.
Yeah, let's not do video editing.
What?
I said at least not have to do any editing.
Yeah, no, I just don't want this fucking spam bot in my chat.
Yep. Ban.
Do I look like I have money to buy followers? Let me answer that for you real quick. No, I do not.
You're set up with default block alert.
Right.
We're cringe.
If I had enough money, I would be able to buy a camera and you guys could see how fucked and jacked my skin is. With this shitty camera, thankfully, I can at least have some modicum of beauty. But yeah, no. If I actually had a good camera, we wouldn't be dealing with this fuckery up here. Do I want to buy fucking followers? Get out of here. I ain't got money for that shit.
Alrighty.
Thanks for offering, I guess, but no.
They were almost certainly a bot anyway.
I know. But shit, if you want to give me free followers. Oh, god damn it.
You okay?
Yeah, I just looked up at the camera while I was mincing the rosemary, and I realized some of my more notable assets were getting the camera was getting a bird's eye view of the assets.
I think that's why I was tilted more toward the microwave before. What?
Yeah, but I didn't like the way the reflection was, so I pulled up my shirt and called it a fucking day.
You do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like at your level, you can only have 2 infused items at once.
Okay.
But you'll actually know 4 infusions.
Okay, so it's like knowing 12, but only having the ability to use like 3 of them.
Right. And basically, in the morning, like when you finish a long rest, you can.
I'm preparing my spells for the day.
Essentially, yes. You can imbue an item and turn it into a magic item. But if you already have 2, then one of the previous ones will become non-weakened anymore.
So I can only keep up the enchantment for like a day.
The enchantment is actually indefinite. When you die, it will stick around a number of days equal to your intelligence modifier.
Huh.
It'll stay enchanted for a few days after you die.
That's neat.
But yeah, if you leave an item enchanted, it just stays enchanted. But then yeah, if you do a 3rd one, then the oldest one becomes not enchanted anymore. But eventually you'll be able to have more than 2 at once. Anyway, so yes, you get to pick 4 out of this list. So you want me to start reading the list?
Yes, please.
I think there's currently about 9 of them that you can take. Okay, there is Armor of Natural Strength. It's a suit of armor. Has 6 charges. And you can expend 1 charge while the person wearing it is making a strength check or a saving throw, they get to add a bonus to the roll equal to their intelligence modifier. Or if the creature would be knocked prone, they can expend a charge to avoid being knocked prone.
So this is just fuck you armor. I ain't going anywhere. You want to try a bite of? Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's not a good call.
Not for you.
Appreciate it though.
All right, I will try this and figure out how it's going.
Yes.
That's gonna get good as it bakes down.
Nice.
Like you can definitely taste the rosemary in there, but it's not like
Overwhelming.
It's not overwhelming, and it feels like it belongs there.
Nice.
Which was definitely a concern of mine. Because, like, who the fuck puts rosemary in apple pie? Apparently this dumb beach. So, yeah.
Alright, second infusion you can know. Enhanced Arcane Focus. You can enchant a rod, a staff, or a wand. And when holding it, a creature gets +1 bonus to their spell attack rolls, and ignore half cover when making a spell attack. So basically just making like a slightly better wand or staff or whatever.
So just like reinforcing.
Yep. Arcane Focus.
Yep.
We've got Enhanced Defense, which works on a suit of armor or shield. Just gives a...
So it's the same thing as the enhancing the arcane focus, but for weaponry?
This one is for armor or shield.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
But yes, +1 armor class.
Where's my stone pie dish? I want to use my stone pie dish.
And then Enhanced Weapon is what you were saying a minute ago.
Okay.
+1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Can you take a break and help me unearth my stone pie dish?
Yes.
I adore this stone pie dish. It was gifted to me by my grandmother. That's like the one stone thing we own that wasn't gifted to me by your mother. That was given to me by my grandma Anne. And this makes the crispiest fucking pie crust. So crispy. I don't know what it do different, but it do it different.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and put this pie dish in the freezer to help it get nice and cold. Because that's the name of the game, folks, is keep that shit cold. Don't let it get warm. Don't do it. Is it getting warm? You're failing. And I, earlier today, went ahead and cut up the amount of lard that we're going to need and tossed it in some all-purpose flour so it wouldn't stick together. So this should be super nice and cold. Which is exactly what we want. And then I'll be using this particular attachment. It's a paddle. And so a neat thing I have that's magnetized to the side of my fridge is a list of recipes that I use frequently. It's got my homemade noodles. No, it doesn't have it does have my noodles. I wrote those in by hand. It's got my homemade noodles, chicken tetrazzini, pancakes, the filling for quiche, pie crust, and ice cream base, which is creme anglaise, English creme. So yeah, my little lamb butter bits that I've already cut up. Could be a little bit smaller. I think they'll break up. Jesus fucking Christ. And I still got a little bit of keto-friendly. This pie is not going to be keto-friendly, but I got keto-friendly vanilla ice cream that we can serve up with this apple pie. I gotta go weigh out 10 ounces of flour. Oh my god. 10 ounces. Do you want to continue your list of enchantments? So far we've got make armor chuftier, make you stand better, enhance wand staffs, enhance armors, shields, and enhance weapons.
Yes.
Continue.
Alright, next up we've got a Homunculus Servant.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I had a feeling this one might be popular. So the item you're enchanting is a gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold pieces.
And I've got money!
You sure do.
Hell yeah!
You learn intricate methods for magically creating a special homunculus that serves you. The item you infuse serves as the creature's heart, around which the creature's body instantly forms.
I'm gonna make a crystal gem!
You determine the homunculus's appearance. Some artificers prefer mechanical-looking birds, whereas some like winged vials or miniature animate cauldrons. The homunculus is friendly to you and your companions, and obeys your commands. Let's see its stat block below. In combat, it shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is a dodge action, unless you use a bonus action on your turn to command it to take a different action. It gets back 2d6 hit points if you cast a mending spell on it. If it dies, it vanishes, leaving its heart in its space. At which point we can recreate it the next morning.
I must say, I am thoroughly tempted by the idea.
Indeed.
of a gem homunculus servant.
And yes, regardless of how it looks like it has a fly speed. So.
Hell yeah, it just goes and
That's why. I mean, it's not fast, but it can keep up with you while flying.
Okay, I need a little bit more water. I'm using crisp fridge water to once again help keep our coldness going. And I needed about 3 ounces of that sweet, sweet fridge water. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Go ahead and put one down for homunculus.
Yeah.
Please. I've decided that's what I want.
One Homunculus Servant.
And we're going to take a break from you talking because I don't want to talk over the stand mixer. It's fucking loud.
Yeah.
So cool thing, I might actually be able to make a savory meat pie because with the lamb butter.
Yeah.
Because there's enough left here. Because it only requires so the recipe I have here for pie crust is 7 ounces of butter, and without actually doing any math, I was just like, okay, so I'm supposed to take off like a little bit to account for no water. Fuck it, 5 ounces, and it looks like there's about 5 ounces left in the jar.
Nice.
Or container.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll have to think about what I want to do with that. This is just weird, but I'm gonna go with it. Because, normally by now, after adding all of the water the recipe calls for, it's usually bound together by now. But I think because the butter that the lard that I'm using is really fucking cold, it's not melting, and butter, I think, would have softened up at this point, and the fat would have been spreading around more. So yeah, I'm just working with these fucking lumpies. yeah, no, that flour is still super dry. It's not even like holding a shape and like I press the spoon into it. Not really. You want it to be wet enough to hold together and not much beyond that, I have found. Okay, we are getting closer to what we want here. I'm just staging my counter over here to roll out the pie crust when it's ready to go. Because you want to handle it with your bare hands minimally as possible. You don't want the fat to melt. Because if it melts, then you won't have pockets of delicious flaky goodness. And we crave the flaky goodness. I think a little bit more water and we will be there. Came together. For all I know, my flour might have been super dry. Needed a little bit more water than normal. Who knows? I don't. Alright. Let's see if I can figure this shit out. Oh god, I'm so garbage at this. Sorry everybody, there we go. I'll just take a little bit of my flour here and just get it all over this plastic wrap I've laid down on my counter for easy transfer and cleanup. I'm trying to roll it into a bowl in the bowl using the bowl and the spoon. Alright. Okay. I'm going to lay a little bit more plastic wrap on top of the pie crust itself. I'm actually going to need to split this into two so that our pie has a top and a bottom. So I'm just going to use this to just kind of guesstimate about what is half and just fucking go for it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get that in some saran wrap and toss it in the freezer to keep it nice and cold while I work on the separate pieces. I'm just going to squish it down with my hand a little bit go. And I can just place this right in my stone shell that I put in here, and that'll help speed up the nice and cold process. Okay. Sprinkle a little bit on top, because we don't want this sticking and ripping. You do not want your pie dough to rip. It ruins everything. Okay. Out in the bowl. Okay, and then we just go in and start rolling. Sorry, I can't roll from just one angle. I gotta go in multiple angles, so you're gonna miss some of this, which isn't, you know, a terrible crime or anything, but... And this plastic wrap is also helping me from, it's preventing me from getting the rolling pin stuck in the dough, and once again, creating the aforementioned rips. Feeling the thickness and figuring out which places can be flattened out a bit more. Because you can generally feel slight differences in elevation and whatnot within the dough. Alright. So what I'm going to do is transfer this to the bowl, kind of let it sink in there, see if it got rolled out large enough. And for the most part, I think it did. I'm a little short over here, but considering how evenly this was rolled out, I don't think I could have done it a little bit more perfectly. Okay, I'll admit it. So I'm just going to cover up all the exposed bits, put this back in the freezer, get the next piece out. Gotta get more plastic wrap out on the counter. Second crust. Since this one isn't, the plastic wrap isn't quite so stuck to the counter, I can rotate it like this so you guys can see the same angle consistently in what I'm doing. I'm just trying to roughly roll it out into a circle. it about a quarter turn as I go with each flattening. Oh no, am I working with the lamb butter, Freya? What?
Right.
Ah. What? Oh, you can start talking again, by the way, Shane. I'm done with the mixer.
The thing I was laughing at is opinion. GTA exposed my son to unrealistic portrayals of quick and affordable hospital visits.
Mm-hmm. That's done.
Alright. Continuing through the list of magic item things you can make.
Mm-hmm.
A mind sharpener. It is a...
That doesn't sound right.
No, but it's fine.
Okay.
It is a suit of armor or robes. So you remember the D&D mechanic of concentrating on a spell, like to get it going?
Yeah, concentration checks.
Yep. And where you have to make them whenever like you take damage and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This has 4 charges. Anytime you fail a concentration roll, you can expend one of the charges and automatically succeed instead.
Okay.
It just sends like a jolt of energy to your brain that keeps the concentration going.
So, caffeine.
It's caffeine rope. Alright.
It's because I've some little patches of caffeine into the...
We've also got repeating shot.
Okay.
You use it on a simple or martial weapon that takes ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
So it would work on a gun, a bow, a crossbow, etc.
Gotcha.
Maybe a gun. Yeah, I think it's a martial weapon probably. I don't know. Anyway, the magic weapon has a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and ignores the loading property if it has it. Oh yeah, so it basically magically creates ammo.
Oh.
And the ammunition created by the weapon vanishes the instant after it hits or misses the target. So like, if you enchant a bow with this, then you pull it back, a magical arrow appears, it fires, it either hits or misses, and then it vanishes.
Poof into the darkness.
Yep. Sounds like some of the weapons in Hades. Okay. There is an infusion called Replicate Magic Item.
Okay.
Using this infusion, you can replicate a particular magic item You can learn this infusion multiple times. Each time you do, choose the magic item that you can make with it. So basically it's just a list of different magic items you can make with it.
Okay.
The ones that you would be able to pick from at your level include the Alchemy Jug. It is a ceramic jug that appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard when shaken, even when empty. You can use an action to name one of the following liquids, and I'll get to the list in a minute, and cause it to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount it can produce depends on the type of liquid. Once it starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a new one, different one, or more of the one it reached until the next dawn. So, liquids include 8 ounces of acid, a half ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayo,
Gross.
1 quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, or 1 gallon of wine.
Tough choices.
So yes, once per day, you can just be like, well, today's an oil day. Alright, other items that you can learn using this. Bag of holding. A cap of water breathing. Which I assume... Yep, makes a bubble of air around your head, breathe underwater normally. Goggles of night. They give you dark vision. Rope of climbing. It's a 60-foot rope. You hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak command word. It animates. You can command the other end to move toward a destination of your choice. You can also tell it to fasten itself securely to any object, or unfasten itself, knot or unknot itself, or coil itself for carrying. It's basically just a helpful rope.
Very handy.
Sending stones, which is basically 2 rocks that work as a walkie-talkie. It's not quite that simple, but...
Alright, gonna give this an egg wash and throw that bitch in the oven! I should probably get it nice and cold again first.
So it is a once per day, you can send a message of no more than 25 words. The person with the other rock hears the message in their mind, recognizes you as the sender if they know you, and can reply with their own message of up to 25 words. And it'll also translate if the two of you speak different languages.
Neat.
But it can only do that once per day. So, not quite walkie-talkies, but definitely helpful. Alright, we've also got Wand of Magic Detection. It's got 3 charges. While holding it, you can use a charge to cast Detect Magic. That's pretty simple. Wand of Secrets.
Secret wand.
3 charges. While holding it, you can use one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, it pulses and points to the one that is closest to you.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
Yep. Alright, those are all of the replicatable items for that level. So there's only one more possibility here. Returning weapon. It is a simple or martial weapon that can be thrown.
Mm-hmm.
And you guessed it. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and it returns to the wielder's hand immediately after it is used to make a ranged attack.
Alright, so this is like that other weapon from Hades.
Yes. Or Xena, or Captain America, or...
So what you're telling me is Captain America actually has that cast on his shield and not bullshit.
Depends on which version of Captain America. I discovered recently that in the 60s he actually did have a like magnetic transistor powered thing that Iron Man made him.
Of course Iron Man fucking did.
He was like, hey Cap, seems like you toss that shield around a lot. Maybe you'd like it to return to you.
Maybe you don't fucking lose this incredibly expensive piece of shit.
The funny thing is, they haven't even said what it's made of yet.
In your comic.
In the 60s.
So we don't know that it's incredibly rare Wakandan metal.
No, they have not brought that up. In fact, Wakanda has yet to be mentioned at the point I'm reading the comics.
Boo.
I think I'm getting there soon, though. I think Black Panther's first appearance comes soon. So yes, that's the full list.
And I get how many?
You know how to make 4, and you can have 2 of them existing at a time.
Alright, well, I definitely wanted a gem butler.
Yep, Homunculus. Done.
That's a butler.
Yeah. I mean, essentially. Nice. So which other ones struck your fancy?
I like fortifying armor. I think that's pretty good and useful.
Okay. Just the, like, straight up enhanced defense?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, seems great.
Should move the camera back. Good enough.
Now you can see your feet just straight up.
Kind of. Man, I don't know. I guess, fuck it, throw big weapons on there too.
Sure.
You know my character's not going to call them any of this, right?
Sure.
Scroll down. Oh, that's it. Okay.
These are all the options, but then
That we have.
replicate magic item is, of course, a lot of options inside it.
Oh, fuck Christ.
This is the... But this is the ones that I listed, and a lot of these are... Wow, they've opened up a lot of different... I suspect these are more than the... Like, maybe a different book added them. But these... These are the items listed here.
Oh, then, yeah, I'll take replicate magic item. Probably the bag of holding.
Bag of holding is always useful.
Like, I just stuff all my... I can start hoarding everything as I intended.
Yes. Okay. Alright, so next up, you get your Artificer subclass. I think we had talked about it somewhat, but it's been a little while.
Since I already have the Homunculus,
yeah.
I don't know if it would also, because I mean, like, any of these subclasses can have the homunculus.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not necessarily the Ava builder.
Right. It's not like that, but yes.
I do like the thought of Flashbang being Iron Man. Yeah, the tech.
So let's see. Yeah, that would be the armor.
I mean, if I'm already offering armor buffs to people, like, that seems pretty in line.
So yes.
I'm wounded. I thought I still had. No, there are. Haha. Yes, frozen strawberries. Everything is okay again.
An artificer who specializes in an armor modifies armor to function almost like a second skin. The armor is enhanced to hone the artificer's magic, unleash potent attacks, and generate formidable defense. The artificer bonds with this armor, becoming one with it even as they experiment with it and refine its magical capabilities.
Yeah, Tony Stark.
Yes.
I would like to follow the Tony Stark School of Engineering.
You get proficiency with heavy armor. You also get proficiency with smith tools.
Oh.
So you'll have.
Okay.
That's what I was saying before, where I was like, I think you're probably gonna get other proficiencies too. And then you get the Arcane Armor feature. Your metallurgical pursuits have led you to making armor a conduit for your magic. As an action, you can turn a suit of armor you are wearing into Arcane Armor, provided you have your smith tools in hands. You gain the following benefits while wearing this armor. If it normally has a strength requirement, the Arcane Armor lacks this requirement for you.
Can I sip?
Please.
Apple juice, black strap rum, and frozen strawberries.
Nice. The armor is the spellcasting focus for your spells. So, like, instead of using a wand or whatever, you cast spells using the armor. The armor attaches to you and cannot be removed against your will. It also expands to cover your entire body, although you can retract or deploy the helmet as a bonus action.
Ah, yes, Flashbang, the Gundam pilot.
Still sounding very Iron Man.
Yeah.
It replaces any missing limbs and functions identically to any limb it replaces. And
my heart.
And you can take off or put on the armor as an action. It continues to be Arcane Armor until you wear a different suit of armor or you die.
Just don't mind me, I'm going to perform open heart surgery on myself. I don't need this shit. Get it out of here. No. This is it.
Alright. So, you also get to customize your Arcane Armor.
Fuck yeah, I do.
There are several options. Each model includes a special weapon. When you attack with that weapon, you can add your intelligence modifier instead of using strength or dexterity.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Rolls.
Very cool. I'm going to hurt people with big brain power.
You can change its model when you finish a short or long rest, provided you have the smith tools. So you
upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Or really just, like, side grades, because it's just changing it from one thing to another. Alright, so there is the Guardian version of the armor. You design it to be in the front line of conflict. It has the following features. Thunder Gauntlets. Each of the armor's gauntlets counts as a simple melee weapon while you aren't holding anything in it, and deals 1d8 thunder damage on a hit.
Iron Man.
A creature hit by the gauntlet has except it's all punchy. It's shock punch.
I've seen Iron Man do that.
Yes.
I feel like.
I'm just saying you're not long range. if you're using this version. Creature hit by the gauntlet has disadvantage on attack rolls to target people other than you until the start of your next turn. And
I'm gonna put Cinnamon Toast Crunch on my pie.
Magically emits a distracting pulse when the creature attacks someone else. Defensive Field. As a bonus action, you can gain temporary hit points equal to your level in this class, replacing any temporary hit points you already have. You lose them if you take off the armor.
Not gonna. It's never gonna happen.
Anyway, so yes, that is the...
Oh my god, Shane, I thought of something that could be part of my backstory.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to incorporate the God telephone into my armor.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's like, I want to talk to God and be the mouth of God. And they didn't like that. They didn't like it.
Okay, so the other option, because Guardian seems very tanky.
Yeah.
The Infiltrator Armor. You customize your armor for subtle undertakings, basically stealth mode. It has the following features. Lightning Launcher. A gem-like node appears on one of your armored fists or on your chest, your choice. It counts as a simple ranged weapon with a normal range of 90 feet and a long range of 300 feet, and deals 1d6 lightning damage per hit.
Oh, Lord. Okay, come here, buddy. Come here.
Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target. It has Powered Steps, which increases your walking speed by 5.
Hell yeah.
And it has a Dampening Field. You have advantage on stealth checks. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on such checks, the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out like normal. So you can wear like heavy armor but be sneaky. So I'm assuming you want it in the Infiltrator form? Infiltrator mode?
It does sound pretty cool. I like being sneaky and shit sometimes.
Yep. Sneaky, fast, and ranged weapon.
I figured that's my best way to get the God telephone. I gotta sneak in at some point.
Alright.
When no one's looking.
So next up, when you hit 4th level, you either get an ability score improvement or a feat.
Tell me honestly. Do I want more points and feats right now? Or not? You know what I meant.
Yes. Let me look at your stats. I mean, getting your int score from 16 to 18 is obviously awesome.
That would give me the big bonuses.
Yep, a lot of bonuses.
Did you ask me what are the bonuses? Or did you ask me a question or did you state something?
I just stated.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought you'd asked me what are the bonuses, and
No.
I wanted to be like, why are you quizzing me all of a sudden?
No. Yes, I was saying yes. Big bonuses.
Because getting my int score up and then having the modifier would be pretty swag.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that then.
Great.
Since you think it's a good idea, and I'm inclined to agree.
It's certainly the simplest way to go.
Ambrose, can I put you down? Freya!
Sounds like a package. Freya, go lay down.
If this is your hairdryer, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
I bet it is.
Right. No. It's something from Target?
It's going to be something from Target.
It's you. You are the culprit. Yes.
Not the hairdryer yet.
Take your boy. He's so happy that I'm holding him, but take him. I'm pretty sure the pie's full enough now for me to go about my business with it.
Alright, and you've got an extra attack. This is well, alright.
Yep. Alright. Say prayers or something, I don't know. Oh dear Lord, bless thine pie. Alright, in we get. But I don't know why the stove made that sound, but that was great. Hold on a sec. Bake. $40 to 50 minutes. And they want you to let it cool in a fucking rack for 2 hours? Not a chance. Alright. Timer. We'll go to 30 minutes, I think, and check on it.
Alright, so you're gonna get 2 cantrips. I assume you maybe want one of them to be mending so you can heal your homunculus.
Nice one, Clark. Heal the homunculus. Heal him. You're jiggling so much your cat has grasped either side of my chair and is just holding on.
Alright, you want to come glance through the list? Because there's a lot of them.
Oh, Lord Jesus, fuck you. So if I go over there, I'm going to want to end the stream right now because...
That's fair.
Because I'm not going to be bustling about in the kitchen. I'm just waiting for the pie to be done at this point. I guess I'm ending the stream here. I will take a small video on my phone and post it just directly to YouTube for the final product. If anyone cares, which I highly doubt. But yeah.
You can post pictures to the...
I'll post the pictures. I'll take like a video. On the
Discord.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna...
Yeah, okay.
Take a small video.
Yeah, I think a small video can go on Discord too.
It has to be super, super small. I tried posting one of my minute-long videos of Ambrose, and it was like, no, it's too heavy. You gotta get nitro.
Ambrose, you're too heavy. You need nitro.
So yeah, that's why I would cut it down, post it to my Twitter, and then send it to the Discord channels.
That makes sense.
That's why I did it. Anyways, I will make a separate update video, not in stream, because I have other shit I want to do tonight. I'm gonna make this character. I'm gonna actually have dinner. All that shit. Well, I will see you guys in the addendum video on YouTube, maybe. I hope you enjoyed your time here, including you, nasty bot. Who knows what I'll make next?